We are trying to get the Brawl Pass, but not the usual way. We are getting it for free! As you all know, the Brawl Pass costs real freaking money and we don't have none of that. That's why me and my friend decided to try out 4 different methods. The first method we tested was repeat.gg. Our strategy was to use low trophy brawlers to climb quickly, since it's easier to get wins that way. And it worked! We were gaining trophies faster than most players. But after checking our ranking on the site, we realized something crucial. The site uses a point system where higher trophy brawlers give you a bigger multiplier. In other words, a Mortis with 400 trophies will get less points than a Mortis with 1k trophies or more. Realizing this, we switched our comp and kept grinding. The whole lobby. Let me play Lily.
You mean Monsieur Jean-Jean, right? Like Lily Didi reference? Hello? Hello?
Anyway, mein Bruder muss immer reinreden. With this, we finished our 1-hour push and made a whopping, drumroll please, 15 cents. Let's go! 15 cents. I can finally feed my family. Now let me introduce you to our next method.
We are going to offer BRAWLPASS services like coaching or helping people reach a specific rank. And after a few days, this happened.
Okay guys, our gig is now 1 week old and let's see how it's going. Guys, as you can see, we have 69 impressions, but 0 clicks, 0 orders, and 0% cancellation. But we've got exciting news. Let's have a look. Yeah, we got an order! We got an order! Let's go guys!
We teach him long dash, super dash, scoring with Mortis, spike dodging, and Mr. P dodging. But this guy's behavior felt a bit iffy, like something was wrong with him. So we did a les calm first and teach him some basics. Instead of getting the nice, humble student, we got us an alpha.
Hey, can we do a 1v1 match? Yeah, let's do a 1v1 match.
Like, bro.
Fokus! Ich spiel mal richtig jetzt. Ich spiel mal richtig und kill mich jetzt auch mal.
You are not him. You are not him.
The thing is, Fix wasn't too good, but he wasn't bad either, which left us even more confused. Nevertheless, we continued to play with Fix to guide him through an actual game, teaching him small mechanics like Shelly ult to goal. And eventually, it all collapsed.
Hey guys, it's Comedy Shorts Gaming here!
Just kidding.
Ich nehme ja eigentlich gerade ein Video auf und teste Großes aus.
And so yeah, we appeared in this video, which was actually cool. And with that, let's move on to our next method.
Match Arena. Known to be one of the hardest tournaments to win. And honestly, we didn't expect much. We are not crazy good players or anything. So a first round exit felt almost guaranteed. The first map was Knockout. Our opponents were a team called Oreo FC. Surprisingly, we got lucky. They weren't insane or anything, just average players, so we had no trouble beating them. It was a clean win and way better than we expected for our first match. And just like that, we were moving on to round 2. Going into the second match, we were still riding the high from round 1. But at the same time, we didn't want to get ahead of ourselves. We knew tougher teams were probably coming. But then, just like before, our opponents turned out to be kinda average too. And just like that, it was another clean sweep. 2 rounds in and we were still in. This was supposed to be one of the hardest tournaments and somehow we were cruising. But then came round 3. These opponents were not like the last 2. The draft started and the enemies first picked Bo, a classic control pick. His mines make it super risky to walk into the middle. And he can hold space really well. Right away we knew we had to counter that. So we went with Angelo. He thrives on maps with water. And with his gadget he could easily escape if he walked into a mine or got into trouble. For our second, we locked in Karl. He is overall a very dependable brawler, super mobile, and with his fire gadget he can dominate the left lane pretty well. And then came their response. They picked Jay Young and Buster. The second we saw that, we were like, yeah, we might be cooked. Buster is a beast, tons of health, hard to burst down, and paired with a support like Jae Young? Hell no! So I went with Melody since I like playing aggressive. The match started in their favor, since we lost mid control pretty early on. But after some clutch moments, we managed to bounce back and win us the first game. Game 2 started off pretty even, but after a miscalculation from me, we lost the lane control and we ended up losing that game. In Game 3 our approach was different. We made sure not to lose our lanes and leave the enemies no space. But after an unlucky death from the Angelo, we lost our gems and I had to pick them up. We still managed to wipe the enemy team and start the timer. But as the saying goes, he who laughs last, laughs best. And that couldn't have been more true. That was close. Nevertheless, we took the win and went to set 2, which was Brawl Ball Sneaky Fields. A map with a lot of bush, where tanks can really shine. The opponents first picked B, a really good brawler to hold control in the middle and slow the enemies. We responded to that by picking Gus for the middle and Griff to counter any tanks in case they picked them. They then picked Carl and Ash, which to me looked like the perfect opportunity to go Jackie. She's great at shutting down Carl's super. And if you play her right, she can be really annoying, especially with all the walls and tight spaces. Which showed in the first game. The enemy team couldn't take control of mid, and after a team wipe, we scored one goal and then another shortly after. In Game 2, we scored after 1 minute, and we decided to play it safe and corner the ball. In the last seconds, the enemies managed to almost score, but I saved the goal and we took set 2 with a clean 2-0 and advanced to the next team. The next team though was completely different. These were actual pro players. And we didn't have the best conditions for a win, as my internet was constantly lagging and my brother experienced the same issues since we were on the same connection. Also, we expected skill-based picks from a pro rank team, not a double tank combo, and that left us without enough damage. As a result, we didn't have much of a chance in Game 1. And lost very quickly. In Game 2, the draft went even worse.
What is that?
And despite a team wipe that led to 1 goal, we still lost. So sadly, Macherino didn't make us any money.
And there's no money in here!
But at least we got some experience. We were still short of our goal of getting the Brawl Pass. Dr. Cheese, is there such thing as insanity amongst humans?
Certainly, my student. Hard time create hard men.
You mean hard times create strong?
Insanity is required for greatness. And real insanity, student, is a riser with a ketchup.
It actually tastes alright. But 2 players refused to buy the Brawl Pass normally. Logic suggested they should pay. We were told that even if we stopped them, even if we bought it for them, they would immediately return to the grind. But why?
Finally, in our last act, we got to the root of everything. The thriving monopoly of BRAWLPASS community, a huge player base with over 600,000 users, offers and messages from left and right. You guessed right, the official BRAWLPASS Discord server. I know some of you guys think, hey Cheese, it's against the rules to boost or carry. But I know, and I wouldn't advise you to do it if you don't want to risk your account getting banned.
Anyone needs carry to legendary or masters.
Wait, trying to push my outfit lyrics.
Bro, this guy raged. He said, who the you're talking to? Do you play or no? If you're just bragging here, get the off my DMs.
This is actually a customer we need to finesse. How do I sell him a pen when he's not interested in the pen?
No.
Getting carried saves you time, and time is money, so you will mathematically live longer if you pay. Thumbs up. Finesse. Our first customers came sliding into our DMs, thinking this is too easy. but none of them were actually paying. So our thought process is that there are 60,000 people constantly online, and let's just say 0.5%, so 300 were actual customers. If we post every minute on multiple accounts, then we will always stay at the top of the new messages, having a higher chance for our customers to read it. So we spent even more. But we didn't think about quitting, because persistence and dedication is what made us succeed. Or as Gail says, so we changed our game plan. Now we use varied methods to reach high potential customers safely. Soon after that, our next customers made their appearance. No, I can't. None. Let's go.
Apple gift card could also be alright, I guess.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my days.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
How are we
Nah.
so bad?
I can't, like, my super now is basically useless. Like, low key, I can't do shit.
This isn't
Yeah,
even
okay,
funny
he didn't
anymore, man.
hit the super.
This is even funny.
Nah, bro, it's City Tampo.
Hit him. Kill him.
Please, yes.
Bro, I can. Start with the first one, repeat.gg. Honestly, we didn't make much money and yeah, it wasn't that great.
Exactly. So I think CT maybe.
Easier because of pushing trophies and yeah, at the end you might get something.
Yeah.
Next up we have Fiverr. Oh, Fiverr, S tier, immediately S tier. Don't care about anything.
Yeah.
We had
Made us
but
so much money. Yeah, it's best one.
oh, we made
Definitely.
hundreds of dollars and thousands, millions, and we might even be
Millions is good.
Okay, next up we have
Mazzarino.
Who's-
I think D tier. For making money. at least.
stressful, no money,
Yeah.
whatever. On average player, no way,
Sweaty.
no way, don't do it.
Next
Discord,
one, Discord. I think A or B. I
yes,
think
it's
B
a
though.
weird thing. Yeah, B tier.
Yeah,
You
B
get lots
tier.
of
You can
DMs.
get scammed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is our ranking.
Thank you for watching.